Okay.
Hello, this is a regular meeting in public hearing of the Revere Planning Board. I will take a roll call. Mr. Amico? Absent. Mr. Delvecchio? Absent. Mr. Desimone?
Here.
Mr. Jaramello? Absent. Mr. Rhodes?
Here.
And Mrs. Simmons Hurling?
Here.
Present. First item on the agenda is a public hearing regarding outdoor dining ordinance. And you can start by asking for proponents. And let me sit up here.
Sure. Would the proponents like to speak on this matter? Okay. Go for it. Frank, would you like to speak on this? In favor or an objection, would you like to speak on this measure?
Yes, I will speak on this matter as this amendment came from the Department of Planning and Community Development for outdoor dining ordinances. The custom now in urban culture is basically eating outside, outdoor dining. So we needed regulations to obviously regulate the outdoor use of these dining areas on public property. So cases like public sidewalks, this is a special ordinance that allows them to take a portion of the public sidewalk after they go through a special process through the License Commission and Site Plan Review Committee. And it's something that is strongly supported by all the restaurant owners in the city, as well as the License Commission. And hopefully we'll submit a favorable recommendation to the City Council.
Are there any further opponents or proponents to this matter?
No?
Are there any questions or concerns from the board?
Questions?
I don't, but
Is anything of this like in existence today? Is anything like this in existence today with respect to the use of public ways or spaces?
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
That's why it's being put forward,
So this
to
is
allow this
completely
to
new.
take place legally, yeah,
Okay. Okay.
restaurant owners.
So we have to make a recommendation, right?
Not yet, but, okay.
Yeah.
We'll go on to the second part of the public hearing, and that's, there are three small changes, basically to clean up the zoning ordinance. One is regarding qualified lots, pre-existing qualified lots. To allow lots that have a,
I'm sorry, I know you're all sitting very close to each other, but if you just want to turn on the mic.
yeah.
thank you.
So currently, pre-existing lots that have an above-ground pool are not considered qualified or have a shed. This zoning on this amendment would allow above-ground pools as well as small sheds under 200 square feet to be exempt. So vacant lots that have those on them would be qualified if they meet the minimal dimensional requirements for a buildable lot. And the second item is just a cleanup of our sign ordinance. Standing accessory signs presently are 20 feet in height, maximum height. The old section that states at 30 feet is still, the language is still in the ordinance, so we're just creating and eliminating, deleting that section. And the final small amendment is grades for driveways. Right now, the ordinance requires a minimum 8%, a maximum of 8% grade. And the zoning change would make it 9%. And wouldn't mind seeing a 10%, because most cities and towns have 10% as a maximum grade for driveways, especially in Revere where we have steep hills, and it's difficult to come off a steep hill with a driveway that's less than the pitch of the hill or slope of the hill. So that's why it makes sense to have it 9% or even better, 10%. So that sums up the Department of Planning and Community Development's presentation, these zoning amendments.
I'm going to imagine that there are no further proponents or opponents to speak.
Close the hearing.
We'll close that section of the hearing.
Okay. Now we'll go on to regular business. Approval of previous meeting minutes.
Yes.
I make a motion.
Motion to approve? Okay.
Yes.
Seconded, so ordered. The next order of business is the vote on recommendation to the city council with respect to the outdoor dining ordinance.
I make a recommendation that we,
Okay.
Yep.
There's a motion to recommend. Have a second? Second?
Yes.
All in favor?
Yes.
So ordered. The next item on the agenda is the recommendation to the city council with respect to the zoning amendments for pre-qualified lots, signage control, and driveway grades. Do we have a motion to recommend favorably?
Yes.
The motion to recommend favorably, seconded?
I'll second.
Second. All in favor?
Yeah.
All opposed? None. So ordered. That concludes the business of the planning board this evening. And is there any other questions by the board?
No.
Okay. Close the
Thank you.
meeting. We have a motion to adjourn?
We do have a motion to adjourn.
Okay. Second,
Yep, second.
ordered, meeting is adjourned.